some crucial breathing room for ABS-CBN, the House of Representatives has asked the National Telecommunications Commission to extend the network a provisional authority to operate pending a final decision from the House on its franchise renewal petition. In a letter to the NTC, House Legislative Franchises Committee Chair Franz Alvarez asked the agency to grant ABS-CBN permission to operate beyond its franchise's expiration date on May 4. Congress must yet deliberate and decide on ABS-CBN's franchise application. House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano, however, says he is still in no rush to process the petition. There are more pressing matters to prioritize, he said, such as Taal rehabilitation needs, COVID-19, and the creation of a Department of OFWs. Cayetano, however, also acknowledged grumblings from some House members that he has been dragging his foot on the matter.
Ayoko na pag na-pressure ng media, maghihiring na kaagad. Kung kayang tanggapin to ng majority ng mga kongresista, thank you. Kung hindi, then it's time to choose a new leader and bahala na kayo. No problem.
For his part, President Rodrigo Duterte says he has accepted ABS-CBN's apology over its handling of political ads in 2016. An issue that Malacanang says is central to the president's threat to stand in the way of the network's franchise renewal. Still, Mr. Duterte says ABS-CBN's fate remains in the hands of Congress. Last Monday, ABS-CBN President Carlo Katigbak said the company was sorry if its handling of election materials in the 2016 elections offended Mr. Duterte, who won those elections. Katigbak also stressed the network does not have any political agenda. Lawmakers from both houses of Congress have filed resolutions seeking to extend ABS-CBN's operations beyond May 4 while they deliberate on its franchise renewal application. Ria Fernandez with the story.
After filing a joint resolution seeking to extend ABS-CBN's franchise over a week ago, Senator Franklin Drilon filed a separate concurrent resolution on Wednesday. It urges the National Telecommunications Commission, or NTC, to issue a provisional authority to the network for it to operate beyond May 4, while Congress deliberates on its franchise renewal. A concurrent resolution does not have the force and effect of a joint resolution, but is much easier to pass. It only needs the nod of both chambers, while a joint resolution needs to go through a committee hearing, 3 Senate hearings, and the signature of the President.
The interpretation of the Constitution is not the exclusive monopoly of the Supreme Court.
Senator Grace Poe has the same view.
Ang tawag dito ay congressional fiat. Ibig sabihin, it's not necessarily a bill, but it's by authority from Congress, which actually is the intent of a franchise, that the authority to grant a franchise emanates from Congress.
But Senate President Tito Soto thinks otherwise.
Kasi nga, merong Supreme Court decision pala tungkol dyan. And as I said, pag sinabi ng Supreme Court, it's part of the law of the land already.
Senator Bongo, a close ally of the President, doubts the intent of the concurrent resolution.
Haluan kasi yun ng politika. Bakit po natin i-deprive sa Presidente yung power to approve or to veto a franchise kung lampas na po ng kanyang termino, kung sakasakaling aprubahan man po ito?
Drilon denies the accusation.
That is, the right to veto or approve is in the joint resolution that we filed, which has the force and effect of law.
At the lower house, Representative Rufus Rodriguez has also filed a joint resolution extending the network's operation.
I'm going to file it now, this afternoon. And then Monday hearing, a marathon hearing only on the temporary extension for 1 year. It will not take so much time.
Earlier, the House Committee on Legislative Franchises had asked stakeholders to submit their position papers for a more systematic discussion on the issue. For News 5, Ria Fernandez, We Are One News.
Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has postponed its discussions on a quo warranto case filed against ABS-CBN by the Solicitor General. Supreme Court spokesperson Brian Hosaka said the justices need more time to go over the pleadings submitted by the parties. Hearing has therefore been moved to March 10.